To bring in now Raymond Arroyo, Fox News contributor, get his quick thoughts on this. Raymond.
Where do you begin, Harris? Look, Nancy Pelosi confuses public service with self-service, but she's not alone. 66 members of Congress, Harris, 66 failed to report their stock transfers and transactions as they're required to do by law.
Is that bipartisan too?
Oh, bipartisan.
Ooh,
Tommy
swampy.
Tuberville, Dianne Feinstein, Representative Jamie Raskin, who's defending the democracy every day out there. $1.5 million transfer he failed to report, and others he was late in reporting. It's not one party, it's both parties. But look, Pelosi and her husband look very bad doing this. I mean, the man invested $5 million in Microsoft suddenly, and then the Army announces, you know, a new headgear deal for $29 billion 2 weeks later. Coincidence? You decide. This is hard to ferret out and prove, Harris, that there's double dealing, but there's no doubt it looks bad. It's time for a ban. If you want to be in public service in the Congress or the White House, you have to put your stuff in a blind trust. End of story.
With just a couple of minutes left here, Al Gore taking a lot of heat for comparing climate change skeptics to Uvalde police officers and their failure to act in a timely manner. Watch.
Climate deniers are really in some ways similar to all of those almost 400 law enforcement officers in Uvalde, Texas, who were waiting outside an unlocked door while the children were being massacred. They heard the screams, they heard the gunshots, and nobody stepped forward.
Raymond.
It's disgraceful, Harris. I mean, to take the death of these children and this awful tragedy and use it to move your agenda in this way. But this is all performative theater. He's a little bit like those people gluing themselves to Da Vinci. They're just trying to get attention to their cause that, frankly, nobody's buying, because Al Gore has been crying wolf since 2006 when he said, in 10 years, if we don't control global warming and climate change, we are going to have a planetary emergency. Al, we're way past your deadline and we're still here. So I don't know. And he claims he has a carbon-free lifestyle, Harris. Maybe he was pedaling and we couldn't see the lights that were lighting that interview. I don't know how he was powering the lights.
We both know that's not the case. He had just gotten off that private plane. Look, real quickly, why do we have to compare everything? Why do these people get in trouble comparing things? Slavery was slavery. The Holocaust was the Holocaust. Things can live in their own lanes. And if he can't defend climate change and all of his ideas about it, why do you need another tragedy in history? I don't get it. Arroyo,
I agree.
Raymond Arroyo with us. Thank you.